What's up, everybody?
Hi!
Welcome back to the channel. We are Travel Unfiltered. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, be a part of the community. We're almost to 100 subscribers, which sounds like nothing, but it's really cool to us. So
Yeah.
If you're one of them, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we focus mainly on travel content. We try and show like the realistic side of travel. You don't have to have $1 million to do what we do, and just kind of show you what it's like when we travel.
Yeah, so we're gonna be in Amsterdam for a couple days. So we figured we would explore the city and see what all's here. And yeah, so come along with us. Morning.
Hello.
So it's our first morning in Amsterdam, and we did not do much last night. Like, we went to get dinner and then we just kind of passed out. Like, I was so tired. We got to stop doing these really early flights.
They sound like a good idea and they're cheap, but like hindsight, looking back, we've booked pretty much all of our flights already, so there's not really anything that we can do. But looking back, if we had the option, I would rather book the flight to get into town when you can check into your hotel, because sometimes the rooms are open, so it's nice. You just get to the hotel, they send you right up to your room, but sometimes the room isn't ready, and so I would rather get into town closer to when the hotel room is like supposed to be ready. Usually it's like 2 or 3. Just so that you can just go straight to your hotel, take all your stuff, and not have to worry about any of that. But
it's like such
2020.
It's like a minor thing, but your first stop's always going to be your hotel. So it'd be nice if that's like you could drop your stuff off and then get ready. So it's little, but it's something that we noticed. So we're probably going to be doing that in the future. So today we have breakfast. We're gonna go get some breakfast, explore the city a little bit. We have a Canal Cruise later that we're gonna go on, and then see where the night takes us. So I don't know how much we're gonna be able to film, because I know Amsterdam is a pretty low-key city for obvious reasons. So we're gonna do our best, but yeah, you might see a lot more of us talking and hanging out than a usual vlog. So enjoy.
decided to just post up at like a little cafe here and stop to get some drinks. So she's got some work that she's working on. So we're just gonna kind of hang out and.
Yeah, this is the travel unfiltered part.
Yeah.
Gotta find places to work because gotta get that work done.
Gotta get that money. But what do you think of Amsterdam so far?
I really like it. I think it's beautiful.
It's cool.
I think
Yeah.
Neil summed it up perfectly earlier. We were walking and he's like, it's old. Like it feels like rustic old.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
things have been here for a long time, but not like outdated old, and like it's just a really cool balance.
It's like rustic. Yeah. Like it feels.
But like everything was maintained really well.
Like when I think of Europe, this is what I imagined. Like the streets are like very spread out, but there's a lot on them. There's public transit, there's bikes, there's people,
there's so many bikes. These people do not give a F about you.
Yeah, the hierarchy of like travel is like people on bikes get like priority, then people who are walking, then cars. So it's different, but this is kind of like what I expected Europe to be. So it's cool that we get to experience Europe, and this is like what I was thinking of. So I love Amsterdam. It's very cool.
And the food's been really good.
Food's been good. There's like candy shops everywhere though. It's crazy. I don't understand why there's so much candy, but
me neither. And
they
have
love
a
their
lot
candy.
Of, like, if anybody can answer this question, I would be very grateful. Is like, so Europe has a lot of different standards than the U.S. for like food and what can be in food and all of that, right? But how in Amsterdam can they have like hot Cheetos and stuff like that have like all of the dyes and everything that's banned here? Like how?
Like the United States has very lax food and drug laws, but in Amsterdam and in Europe in general, everything is like illegal because of health concerns. Like a lot of it's just bad for you.
Yeah.
So.
But like, how can they have it here? Because they have like the cereals that I haven't seen anywhere else, and like hot Cheetos and like things like that we just haven't seen anywhere else. So I'm like, how do they have that here?
So if you know, tell us in the comments. I think it's cool. Like Amsterdam is
very
easily
vibey.
One of my favorite places we've been to so far.
I feel like we say that after every place we visit.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's like getting better and better and better, cool. And not like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah. So one thing is you don't really see people like recording on their phones, like filming like scenery much, because this is like the like sex and drug capital of the world. So everything is kind of like explicit, and you can't really put that on like social media or the internet in general. So
there's lots of like postcards and
there's some raunchy stuff. There's some
like
raunchy stuff.
Lots of private parts.
So if the scenery footage is less than normal, that's why. Like you'll just have to take our word for it and then come for yourself, because it's beautiful here. It's amazing. So. So it is our last full day in Amsterdam. So we're doing some exploring of the city. And I think one of the reasons that we wanted to like go for like an unfiltered approach to the way we travel is because we came to Amsterdam and we saw like Amsterdam's known for like very like brightly colored houses on the waterfront, and we saw those. It's really cool.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful, but every picture that you see is like saturated beyond belief with color.
Yeah.
And
so it makes them look like really bright and like vibrant and whatever.
And we went on a cloudy, like overcast day, so yeah, that has something to do with it, but not to the level of what we've seen. Like, it's crazy. So, we showed you the like actual image of what it looks like, and it's a lot different than pictures.
Yeah.
So
it just kind of shows you like you can't believe everything you see on the internet, and I think at this point we all kind of know that. But it's definitely like I don't want to say that it's not beautiful because it is, and I don't want to sound like oh it was awful because it wasn't. But it's just like if you have an expectation of something and then you go and you see it and it's like, oh, that's not necessarily what I was expecting, but okay, let's keep it moving. But yeah, we just kind of want to give you like the more unfiltered perspective, like this is what it actually looks like, and it's still beautiful.
Yeah, like when you show up, this is what it'll look like.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is more, like I would appreciate that more. So, I don't know, maybe it's just us, but who knows? Yeah. So we're just kind of hanging out, walking around the city. We're going to this, like, what is it? Upside down?
It's like an interactive museum, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to go check that out. And then, we might have an early night tonight because we got to get on a train tomorrow morning to Brussels. So it'll probably be a low-key kind of night, but yeah. Amsterdam's beautiful.
10 out of 10 recommend.
I would move here. I've settled on that. I would move here. So
absolutely.
Yeah, you should visit Amsterdam if you have the chance because it's incredible.
What's up, guys? So we just got to our Airbnb in Brussels, and that concludes our time in Amsterdam, which I'm bummed. Like, I want to give Brussels a fair chance, but I loved Amsterdam. Amsterdam was so cool. Yeah. So, what was your favorite part of Amsterdam?
I think my favorite part of Amsterdam was just like the vibes. I know that sounds so like, oh, the vibes, but like really, like it felt like nobody was in a rush. It felt like everyone was just kind of like doing their thing, living in their bubble, not concerned about what everybody else is doing. And I just found that really refreshing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I really enjoyed seeing all of the like architecture that they have there. It just has like a completely different feeling, and I don't know what it is. So I would say that just like the vibes in general were my favorite part, like the atmosphere that's created there.
I think we could talk about this for a while because Amsterdam is incredible. Like I think my favorite part was the Canal Cruise, and it was just so fun because we were with other people and we got to cruise the canals of Amsterdam, and we got to get a tour of Amsterdam, and it was just very relaxing, very cool, very chill. Like, I loved it. I thought it was so fun. Amsterdam is amazing.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments, have you been to Amsterdam? If so, what's your favorite part? Or are you wanting to go to Amsterdam? Just leave us a comment down below. Yeah. And please follow us on social media at the number 2 Travel Unfiltered. All that's going to be linked below. We have a TikTok and an Instagram.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes.
We'd love to have you join us on this little travel adventure that we're going on. And hopefully we'll continue to go on.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.